Namaste. The coming time, that is from 23rd May to 18th June, Venus is transiting in the sign of Aries. And in the sign of Aries, Rahu is sitting. And on the opposite side, in Libra, is Ketu. So Venus is going to get trapped in this wave of Rahu and Ketu. And this is a very significant period, a very sensitive period, especially when it comes to the matters of love and relationship, especially when it comes to the matters of comfort and money. And so this phase, starting from 23rd May to 18th June, is going to cause certain trouble in the life of many men and women. This transit will cause more trouble to two zodiac signs, Taurus and Libra, since both are ruled by Venus, and now Venus is in problem. Venus is caught by Rahu. So it is obvious that people of these two zodiac signs, especially those who are having Taurus and Libra as moon sign, they will suffer more during this period. I have shared more in this podcast, and I have provided certain precautions and remedies for all 12 zodiac signs. Because when Venus is caught by Rahu, it is much obvious that everybody is going to suffer in some way or the other. And what is suffering? Suffering is always mental. Always remember this. Suffering is limited to mind. It is the mind that makes you suffer. And so if you are moving beyond the mind, which is the sole purpose of meditation, that is to move beyond the mind, then you will tend to suffer less during this period of 23rd May to 18th June. The state of no mind is the state of Buddha. So focus more on meditating daily, chanting daily. And while you do so, follow the precautions and remedies that I have suggested in this podcast. So let's begin. For love, life can be sacrificed. It is worth it. Venus represents love. And now for the coming 28 days, starting from 23rd May to 18th June, love will have to go through certain challenges, certain difficult tests, because Venus is getting trapped in the axis of Rahu and Ketu. The entry of Venus in Aries brings her in direct contact with Rahu, and on the opposite end in Libra is Ketu. And so now for coming 28 days, this Venus eclipse, Shukra Grahan, is going to cause many problems for those who are married, those who are in relationships, and those who are seeking a new marriage partner. In simple words, Wheresoever the matter of love relationship exists, there is going to be a problem. Many will even experience a major breakup or divorce during these 28 days. Venus is connected with love. However, Venus also signifies diseases connected to urinary infections or sexual infections. So, in case you are sexually active, then take the necessary precautions before indulging in the actual act of sex. Since Venus signifies woman, I would advise all men to stay cautious while dealing with women in the workplace. Many men become victims of honey traps. Honey trap is a term used when an attractive woman entices a man into revealing information or doing something unwise. So be aware of honey traps. Many good men become a victim of honey traps. Whenever Venus is caught between Rahu and Ketu, it has impacted the film fraternity negatively. During this time, if a new movie is released, then generally it struggles at the box office. When transiting Venus is trapped in the web of Rahu and Ketu, the instances of black magic spells increase. Many of you may suffer because of black magic. Sexual scams and sexual scandals happen during this time frame. So be aware while dealing with women, as your enemies may target you by using a woman and casting a honey trap on you, especially if you are working at a higher position in government office or in private organization. Take good care of your eyes, since Venus is the natural significator of eyes. Although I have alerted you all with the general consequences of this Venus transit, I will now share the results of this Venus transit for all 12 zodiac signs. So let's begin with Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. Aries men and women will face many challenges in their marriage. Certain disappointment or quarrel with your marriage partner is possible during this time. In case you are not married, then be aware of your girlfriend or boyfriend, for you may face certain issues in your relationships. Take good care of your eyes and teeth, for you may have to visit a dentist during this period. Leo men and women may face certain challenges while dealing with your siblings. This period may also prove difficult at the workplace. Stay cautious while dealing with your boss at the workplace. Sagittarius men and women will have to be very careful while dealing with friends as well as when it comes to social media. Think twice before posting your comments, as you may fall in deep trouble because of your comments or invoking posts on social media. This period can prove to be accidental, so drive safely. And when you walk, ensure that you don't slip and fall. Be careful while walking on slippery floors. The next is Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Taurus men and women may face certain challenges in the workplace. You may also suffer at the hands of your subordinates in the office. Do not take your employees for granted. Stay cautious. In case you are suffering from chronic disease such as diabetes or blood pressure, then your sugar level or BP level may shoot up during this period. So maintain a well-balanced diet. During this period, you may fall sick, so take good care of your health. Virgo men and women will definitely face certain issues regarding finances. Shortage of money or struggling with your savings is possible during this period. You will have to take good care of your eyes and teeth. You may experience a series of bad luck during this period, so set your expectations accordingly. Be mentally prepared to face certain challenges related to your immediate family during this period. Capricorn men and women should stay away from the stock market. Do not invest much and avoid taking risks while investing in stocks. Avoid all kind of risks and stay silent for a while. Until 18th June, do not indulge in any fights or arguments with women. Regarding your career and job, matters are sensitive, so stay vigilant and save your job. Stay grounded and avoid arguing with your boss at the workplace. The best solution for you to sail smoothly at your workplace is by simply saying those two words, "Yes, boss." The next is Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. Gemini sign natives should safeguard their secrets and their precious possessions, as you may have to face theft or you may experience backstabbing during this phase. So avoid sharing your secrets with anyone. Remain silent and control your talkative nature. Issues in relationships, quarrels, or misunderstandings with your lover is possible during this phase, so focus on being loud and clear in your communication. If possible, avoid traveling to a foreign country during this period, as this phase can cause certain accidents or mishaps during long travels. Overall, stay vigilant in matters of love and relationship. Libra will suffer on the health front. Exercise daily, practice yoga, and try to have a more healthy diet in your daily routine. Certain issues regarding relationships or quarrel with marriage partner is possible during this phase. Many of you will feel low during this period, and the primary reason for you feeling low will be your job and love matters. You may struggle at your workplace. However, since this is a passing phase, the advice to you is that just hold on for now, as after 18th June, things will start looking better in your life. Aquarius natives may feel that they are ignored by others. The loss of attention may demotivate you, but since this is a temporary phase, you should not give up and focus on your life goals. Certain issues regarding home or regarding your mother may arise during this phase. Take good care of your car or bike, as you may feel certain challenges on this front. Some of you may experience certain issues in your vehicle, so ensure that you do regular servicing of your car or bike. Avoid long travels during this period, and if possible, don't buy a new car during this period. The next is Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces. Cancer natives may experience a loss, or if you are doing business, then you may experience sluggishness in your business. Issues with friends and problems through social media is possible during this phase. Avoid posting negative or offending comments, else you may fall in deep trouble. Issues at home, problems with mother or problems from mother is possible, so stay cautious. Cancer natives may go through a certain emotional turmoil. If you are in a relationship or if you are married, then take good care of your partner. Avoid arguments and learn to live your life with acceptance. Scorpio natives will face strong opposition from their marriage partner. Some major issues may trigger between you and your partner. If you are in a relationship, then be aware. A temporary breakup is possible. Certain disappointments in marriage is also possible. If you are doing business, then problems with business partners or issues in business dealings is possible during this phase. So be very clear in your communication and avoid being messy. Instead, try to become more sorted in matters of relationship and business. Avoid long travels. Try to postpone your travel plans. Overall, stay vigilant till June 18th, as you may experience certain setbacks in business and relationship. Salaried men and women should avoid arguing with their bosses. Instead, just listen and follow the work orders of your boss. Pisces natives will experience certain discomfort while traveling. Flights may get delayed, or you may face certain unexpected happenings while traveling. Issues with siblings and neighbors is possible, so avoid arguing with your siblings and neighbors. Sudden happenings, accidents, falling while walking, such mishaps may occur during this phase, so try to stay cautious and take good care of yourself. Till 18th June, don't make any major decisions in your life, especially if the decision is about choosing a marriage partner. Try to make all major decisions after 18th June. Overall, love is at stake. And when love is at stake, hate is on the rise. And so these 28 days of Venus caught between Rahu and Ketu is certainly going to cause certain mishaps, tragedies and disaster in many people's life. So it is always advisable to stay vigilant from June 1st to June 18th, since this is the time when Venus will be moving closer to Rahu. Always remember, life gives you a choice. Either you choose the path of hate or the path of love. The path of hate leads you to nowhere, while the path of love leads you to everywhere. Happiness is not ready-made, it comes from your own actions. When you spread happiness, you receive happiness in abundance. Similarly, when you spread love, you receive love in abundance. It all starts with you. The first ripple of love has to well up within you. Only then it will reach and spread to the farthest shores of this planet. So learn to love yourself. It is only when you love yourself that you can love others. Remember, love is the bridge between you and everything. That reminds me of a beautiful story, the story of Baba Farid. Baba Farid was one of the greatest Sufi saints that the world had ever known. One day, a king came to see him. He had brought a present for him, a beautiful pair of scissors, golden, studded with diamonds, very valuable, very rare, something unique. He brought those scissors to present to Baba Farid. He touched Baba's feet and gave him the scissors. Baba Farid took them, looked at them, and then gave them back to the king and said, "Sir, many thanks for the present that you have brought. It is a beautiful thing, but utterly useless for me. It will be better if you can give me a needle. Scissors I don't need. A needle will do." The king said, "I don't understand. If you need a needle, you will need scissors too." Baba Farid smiled and said, "I am talking in metaphors. Scissors I don't need because scissors cut things apart. A needle I need because a needle puts things together. I teach love. My whole teaching is based on love, putting things together, teaching people communion. I need a needle so that I can put people together. The scissors are useless. They cut, they disconnect. Next time when you come, just an ordinary needle will be enough. How beautiful is this story? A needle is enough because it helps to stitch and put things together. Similarly, love is enough, for love is an invisible bond that bonds two people together. Aristotle, the great philosopher, defines love in the most beautiful way possible. He says, love is composed of a single soul inhabiting two bodies. The best remedy for overcoming this difficult Venus transit period is by fasting on every Friday. How to fast? Fasting should be in a way wherein you eat only fruits and you drink tea or coffee until sunset, and after sunset you eat a proper vegetarian meal. That is how fasting should be done. So when Venus is transiting through Rahu, it is always good that you fast on every Friday. The other remedy is that you should recite the holy scriptures of Goddess Durga, Goddess Lakshmi. And the third remedy is to be respectful towards woman, since Venus signifies woman. Remember, a woman is a provider. By hurting a good, honest woman, you stop prosperity. By loving, by caring for a good, honest woman, you invite prosperity. Decide which way you want to go. The way you choose will define the course of your destiny. Always remember, you are free to choose, but you are not free from the consequences of the choice you make in life. So choose wisely, for what you choose is what you become. Let love drive your life. Love is happy when it is able to give something. Ego is happy when it is able to take something. Decide which way you want to move, ego or love. One who drops his ego experiences the beauty of love. That is why it is said that to experience love, you have to become a nobody. If you remain somebody, then love never happens. God never happens. God is just another name for love. God is love and love is real. Focus on growing in love, because if you can grow in love, you can grow in awareness. And if you grow in awareness, you will grow in love. Awareness is very much connected with love. When you love, you don't bring any dogmas or religious teachings in between you and the other person. If you see a thirsty crow, then you will not hesitate to offer a sip of holy water to him. You will not bother even if you have only that sip of water with you. You will offer the water to that thirsty crow and you will save his life. Understanding means throwing away your knowledge. Understanding is the greatest quality. Buddha says, true love is born from understanding. And understanding is not taught in any universities. One has to look within. One has to turn inwards. One has to make consistent efforts in first finding oneself, in first understanding oneself. Because it is only when you can understand yourself, you can understand others. It is only when you can deal with your own darkness that you can deal with the darkness of others. And so the journey within should begin. for the greatest journey is indeed the journey within. Start meditating daily. Start chanting daily. Remember, Rome was not built in a day. Similarly, you will not improve in a day. You will not transform in a day. It will take time. You need to be patient. You need to be faithful. And moreover, you need to be consistent. When it comes to walking on the spiritual path, the Buddha path, you need to be consistent. Love to all my listeners. Remain positive, remain optimistic, and always remember nothing lasts forever. This too shall pass. Watch, witness, accept, and learn to let go. Jai Sri Ganesha, Jai Guru. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.